She voted against a land deal for the North Shore.
And all the questions I've raised are common sense.
Only on 11, this former Stadium Authority member explains why she thinks taxpayers are getting ripped off.
No summer. Well, tonight a city official says a real estate controversy cost her job. It's all over development being built between Heinz Field and PNC Park. Channel 11 News reporter Alan Jennings spoke with the chairwoman of the Stadium Authority. He's live with an interview you'll see only on 11. Alan, good evening.
Hey, David, good evening. Corporate lawyer Debbie Lestitian was kicked off the board, the Stadium Authority board, by the same man she says pressured her to vote yes on a sweetheart deal, a land sweetheart deal that wound up in the hands of a Columbus developer. So who does she say that man was?
The mayor.
What did he do?
He met with me before the vote and just expressed his opinion that the Continental Hotel deal should be done.
Lestitian voted no. 4 other Stadium Authority board members, though, voted yes, and the deal went through. So take a look. This is the property just across the street from the Jerome Bettis Grill, now owned by Continental Real Estate. The company paid just $8 a square foot for the property. Lestitian said the Steelers initially bought it to develop an entertainment complex, but a time clause on their promise to perform ran out.
The Steelers actually assigned their rights to buy it to Continental, so Continental owns it.
Debbie Lestitian says she tried but failed to convince her colleagues that since the Steeler contract on the land ran out, the resale of this pricey property should be put out to bid for maximum sale value, not sold for just $1,320,000.
We cannot afford to be selling our prime assets for $8 a square foot.
So the reward for what she calls her dedicated service to the taxpayers? She gets kicked to the curb. A mayor's office staffer by the name of Gabe Mazuski made a phone call.
He said, I'm calling to tell you before you read it in the newspaper that...
She was kicked off the board, and by the way, that property that's owned by Continental that we just showed you, Continental is building a Hyatt hotel on that property for $8 a square foot. To give you some perspective, Lestitian says the new arena, that sold for $187 a square foot. Now, the mayor's office returned our call late this afternoon, and a spokesperson told us that the mayor simply chose not to reappoint Lestitian, like he chose not to reappoint a half-dozen other board members in the city, not necessarily the Stadium Authority Board. And while the mayor's office would not comment on the fair market value of that property that it sold for $8 a square foot, they said it was a strategic move for the city. Reporting live, Alan Jennings, Channel 11 News.
All right, Alan, thanks very much. And Mayor Ravenstahl replaced Debbie Lestitian on the Stadium Authority Board with another lawyer, Michael Dennis.